Huh? Good evening. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's flow. We are going to start with a little breathing exercise. So let's come to a comfortable seated pose. It doesn't matter how do you sit with your feet, as long as you can keep your spine erect and straight, letting the breath flow, imagining that someone's pulling you by the crown of your head. Feel free to rest the palms either in your lap or on your knees. Gently close the eyes and start tuning in with the breath. Exclusively inhaling and exhaling throughout the nose, keeping the inhales the same length as our exhalations. A couple of cycles of breath like that. And we're bringing our awareness now to our belly. With each breath, feeling the belly rise. And with each exhale, bringing the navel close to the spine. And following this breath in and out through the nose. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly. Next, we're going to bring our attention to our throat, activating our Ujjayi breath, victorious Ujjayi breath, or called ocean breath. And with each exhale, contracting the back of our throat, like pretending we're fogging up a mirror in front of us, creating an audible sound breathing on each exhale. 2 more cycles of breath like that. And with the eyes still closed, let's make our way into active child's pose, removing the block from underneath our butt. Separating the knees as wide as our mat goes, toes touching together, extending the arms ahead of us, forehead gently rests on the mat, pressing firmly into the mat, keeping with the breath that we just established, pressing into the mat, easing the butt further to the heels, belly tucking in, rolling the forehead from side to side, giving us our forehead and third eye center a gentle massage. And this is a perfect place to make any sort of intention for our practice. And if nothing else, just decide that we're going to stay on our mat, on our own mat, in our own bodies, and with our breath for the next 60 or so minutes. Inhale, we're going to bring our upper body and both arms and palm of our head to the right top corner of the mat. Stacking the palms on top of each other for a deeper stretch throughout the left side body, coming all the way from the hip bones to the top of the fingertips, breathing into the lower ribs, lower lungs, accessing the areas that we don't technically do throughout our everyday breathing. Inhale back to center. Exhale there. Inhale the arms and the upper body to the other top corner of our mat, left top corner of the mat. Establishing a beautiful stretch, opening throughout the right side body, the right hips, and our lower ribs. One more cycle of breath here. Inhale back to center. And exhale, firming into the palm. See if you can find a little more opening compared to where we started. If the eyes were still closed, feel free to gently flutter them open. And make our way into tabletop, mutual position, stacking our shoulders directly above our wrists, hips directly above our knees. And with our next exhale, rounding the back, dropping the head, gazing towards the navel, Inhaling, dropping the belly towards the floor, gazing up towards the sky. And going at your own breath, keep following this movement, this cat-cow movement, making sure that every exhalation is rounding our back. With every inhalation, we're gazing up towards the sky. And find any organic movements here. Maybe rolling out the hips. I like to pick up my palms and rolling out the wrist, either turning the wrist around, using the head to say yes to all the awesomeness that is going on, and maybe shaking the head no, knowing that we always have the option to say no to positions and just our own emotions. From here, we're gonna go one more cat-cow, neutralizing the spine. Inhaling the right arm ahead of us, reaching towards the mirror board. Exhaling, left leg behind us, creating one straight line from the left heel all the way to the fingertips of the right palm. And exhale, bring right knee to left elbow, activating the core. Inhale, reach out, grow long. Exhale, back in. And one more time. Inhale, grow as long as you can, make it your best one. And with control, exhale, release all the way to the ground. Inhaling, left arm up towards the mirror wall. Exhaling, the opposite leg behind us. Creating again one straight line from heel to fingertips. Straight spine. With that, you might have to drop your chin a little bit closer to your chest, or maybe lifting your head to again creating one beautifully straight spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, bring it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale, use that core for the movement. Inhale, back out. Exhale, palms and knees to the ground. One more cat-cow here, neutralizing the spine. Then our next inhale, placing our palms about a foot, foot and a half in front of us, tucking the toes under, coming into a high push-up plank pose. Exhaling, bringing hips and tailbone towards the sky for downward facing dog. This might be our first down dog of the day, so feel free to walk out the dog, pedaling out the feet, bending one knee at a time. Maybe bringing body weight into the right, to the left side body. Make any organic movement that helps you wake up that body, warm up. Keeping track of our breath. Keep breathing, tucking the belly in. Stalling our movement. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Exhale there. Inhale, step forward the right foot with the left foot. Hands to shin, one straight back. Exhale, forward fold, bringing the palms close to the ground, maybe bending our knees, bringing forehead to knees. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, half lift, palms to shin, one straight back, crown of the head towards the mirrored wall. And exhale, let it go, forehead to knees. Breathing in and out through the nose. Activating the core with our next inhale. We're going to raise our upper body and arms all the way, arms seen out to the side. Palms touch overhead, gazing past the thumb. Exhale, release, Tadasana. Spreading the toes as wide as you possibly can. Inner lines of the feet rolling in, inner thighs rolling in. Thighs are activated. Kneecaps lifting, belly tucked in. Chest up and proud. A tailbone tucking under. Shoulders rolling back and down on our back. Chin parallel to the floor. And breathe here for one cycle of breath. This is your breath. This is yoga. Surya Namaskara A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms up overhead. Palms touch, gaze past the thumb. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold, forehead to knees. Inhale, half lift, one straight back. Exhale, back down to the ground. Step back with the right foot. With the left foot lowered down all the way to the ground. Inhale, push up into baby cobra, elbows by the side. Exhale, push back up into downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, step forward. Half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky, gaze past the thumb. Exhale, Tadasana. Picking up the pace. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Into baby cobra or upward facing dog, your choice. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale, step, jump, hop, travel forward, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky, gaze past the thumb. Exhale, release, Tadasana, Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, arms up overhead, drop the buttocks, lower down to the ground. Exhale, forward fold, extending the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, palms down, step back, lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step right foot forward, pressing off the left foot into crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down to the ground, step back, lower down, go through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, crescent lunge, arms up to the sky, hips pointing forward. Exhale, lower down, step back, vinyasa. Go to your vinyasa, meaning downward facing dog. That was our first variation of Surya Namaskara B. For next time, we're going to modify it to the full pose. Inhale, step or hop forward into Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, extending the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up to the sky, lower down to Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, extending the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, lower down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Into upward facing dog with the inhale. Exhale into downward facing dog. Pay attention here. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, turning the back foot into 45 degrees. Inhale, the arms up into Warrior One. Exhale, lower down, step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. To inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Step it forward, turning the right foot 45 degrees. Inhaling the upper body up into Warrior One. Exhale, lower down, step back. Push up with control, elbows by the side. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, step forward. Inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale, hands down to the ground, extending legs, forehead to knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out to the side. Up overhead, gaze past the thumb. Exhale, let it go, Tadasana. And that was our sequence for today. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.
Namaste.